energetic type of way. Come on now, pay attention, bitch. Whew, there we go. This plant was telling me everything, bro. And I saw all the invisible mycelium cords. Oh, my body just was just wrapping in and intertwining in all these plants, and we was just kissing and just, whoa, getting all this high vibrational energy. What's good, tribe? What it do? What it do? What it do? Grand noon, grand noches, grand risings. Let's get it. Let's go. Vamos. Shout out to all the gods and goddesses, the gladiators and the gladiatress, Mother Nature, Mother Cosmos, the Most High, the universe. Let's get it. The animals, the insects, everything that we have is beautiful. So we're going to get into this topic. Y'all going to like this one right here, man. Splashing on the Cash App, man. Thrash the like button. Thrash the like button just in advance. Because, hey, we about to make advantages with this one here. So look, man. Celibacy, SR, brahmachari. You understand what I'm saying? Respecting that life force essence. You understand what I'm saying? So, and I want y'all to take this with an open mind. You understand what I'm saying? Don't, move like water with this message and every other message that I ever drop, right? Whatever sticks with you, hey, but if not, so boom, right? I just got done having intercourse, having intimacy with Mother Nature, right? Because if you just seen the previous video, I'm out here in the field surrounded with all of these plants, and I just feel them, and I can feel all the ether, and I can feel all these cords and stuff, right? So there's multiple ways, right? You got to realize these are different portals, galaxy, and realms. And when you saving your life force essence, you can open portals. And when you open portals and you have enough life force essence, especially between you and your kingdom spouse, whether that's your man or your woman, y'all can bring through things out of that portal. Y'all can bring things through that portal, which is a younger you, a mini. You know what I'm saying? You can have a mini, right? Now, you can go to other sources, and you can also have intercourse, right? Because let me explain something to you, right? If you on SR or brahmachari celibacy, you got to realize that these modern day women, bro, they are not at their vibrational level that they're supposed to be at, right? Everything is turned upside down, and a lot of things is negative. A lot of things is hypersexualized, and a lot of things is hyper satanic, right? So the souls, the hearts of men and the hearts of women, 99% of things have been corrupted. You understand? Because they want to keep this corporation going, which is all about making you into a corpse. But everybody say they love this country. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? Listen, bro, you got to be very conscious and careful of where you go, when you go, and with who and what, where, when, where, how, all that. You understand what I'm saying? I'm going to explain something, right? Look at this, right? Look at the video, right? He got his ether, he got his spiritual cord, his soul cord. You know what I'm saying? His umbilical cord connected to what? Mother Cosmos, Mother Nature, right? My bad, y'all. We gonna switch back to that topic. I had to clock back in on the jokes. Had to get the memory straight, right? So we gonna switch it up, right? So you see how he's connecting his ether to Mother Ether, Mother Cosmos, right? So I'm out here in Mother Nature, which is connecting me even more to Mother Cosmos, because Mother Nature is what connects you to Mother Cosmos, right? And Mother Cosmos, the cosmos is what's dwelling within the universe, what you call the ether, this information, this dark matter. You understand what I'm saying? So, because I would like to say, I don't know how I know or how I saw this shit, but you understand, I saw it with my first eye. You know what I'm saying? The one eye son will lead the two-eye blinded motherfuckers. So let's go ahead and walk through this passage. But I know y'all can see. But it's for those, you know. All right, let me stop cutting up. Let's get it. All right, so boom. Because I was sitting here and I was like, because I'm gonna be honest, bro. I'm out here in nature. I'm thinking about other things. I'm not thinking about females, right? So I know one of these females, well, multiple of these females that I used to be with, they are thinking about me in nasty sexual ways. And I feel it. You know what I'm saying? It was about maybe like 30 minutes ago if I shot this video, right? And for some strange reason, I'm like, I'm not there physically, right? So through the ethers, I feel us having intercourse, but I'm not physically in their presence. The woman is not physically in my presence. And I open the door to even allow us to do this. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we doing this way, wherever she at on the side of the world, and I'm on my side of the world, and we getting it in, but we not physically doing it. It's like when they had that little movie and they put on those VR glasses and shit. But so I was trying to figure out, I was like, damn, baby, why I be feeling so good to you? Because she be like, damn, you be making it feel so good to me. Because you got to realize a lot of men don't have a big ass shovel. They got a small digging stick. You know what I'm saying? Some of us got lobsters. You know what I'm saying? Crack a back and dig in it like a lobster. And some motherfuckers out here got shrimps. So think about the motherfuckers that got shrimps, right? They're not able to, you see those little terpenes, those little, how could I put it? I'm trying to think of the right name. How can I not get the right name? And I'm a fucking master gardener. This is crazy. But right now, like you see those little strings, right? Those little hairs, those little ethers that's connected to each other. So in my mind's eyes, I was seeing it because I was having intercourse with one of my old ass because she called on my spirit. You know what I'm saying? She wanted some healing. This is healing. Some people can heal you and some people can hurt you when you have intercourse with them. That's why you got to be careful and mindful where you put your digging stick, dog. You know what I'm saying? Because you could put your digging stick in some water and that shit'll rust away. You could put your digging stick in some water and that shit'll come back thicker and fuller and heavier. You know what I'm saying? You dig? So I saw the threads. Like you saw how he was connecting his hair, his ethers, his soul. That's basically he connected his soul to the mother soul, to the soul of all souls, aka the universe, aka God. You know, however you want to look at it, we all understand it. You know what I'm saying? We just, you know what I'm saying? Hey, some motherfuckers get nasty, some motherfuckers get mean, some motherfuckers will tell you, some motherfuckers you'll hit. But hey, you know, when somebody hungry, you might hear their stomach rumbling, or you might have a nasty attitude. But at the end of the day, it's a universal language when you know somebody's fucking hungry. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker stomach rumbling, a motherfucker is hungry, or that's parasites, either one. But like I was saying though, right? So I was trying to figure out like how the fuck females be knowing what they doing on the most spiritual level that we can ever imagine. I opened my eye up to see this shit, right? So females have this fuzzy little hair, right? It's like the prickly little hair that's inside their walls, right? And when you go inside them, it starts to stretch like these little hairs, bro, these little fibers and stuff. Like you see how he was connecting his hair to the thing, right? These little fibers. So think about the men who got small digging sticks and shit. That's why women don't like small dick niggas. They're motherfuckers that don't know how to work their digging stick. See, you could still have a small digging stick, but you know how to dig it up in her so you could connect to her, aka her G-spot, her clitoris, whoopty whoop. You know what I'm saying? Because there's ports inside her that connect to her, right? And then I was trying to figure out how the fuck women can make us bust so easy, right? Because they know how to blow air inside our penis, our hole, right? You understand what I'm saying? Because I'm sitting out here in Mother Nature, no homo, no disrespect, but I'm out here in the woods and shit. You know, I just got done earling my whole body, so I had to earl my mans, right? So my man's just sticking out my antenna, and it's in the sun. You should go bathe your man every now and then. There's no homo, no gay shit. You know, I love women, bro. But like I was saying, I got my antenna sitting out here in the sun. I'm sitting Indian style. You know what I'm saying? Got no shorts on. Let my man sit out from the side. No homo. We just being real, man. We gentlemen. You know what I'm saying? And he just charging up. I'm like, damn, I got to let you start getting more sun more often, my nigga. Shit. Every other part of my body be getting sun. And my feet. I'm like, man, my digging stick, my shovel need way more sun, bitch. Fuck. You hear me? But anyway, I'm like, how the fuck do women be making us bust so fast, so much, so easy, right? Because it's different methods to different folks, different strokes. You got some woman, you got some woman that'll make you bust crazy, and you got some woman that'll give you like a little leaky bust. All different types because they got different grips, and they also got different flowers will activate different mechanisms within the body, right? So I was looking at me and my yad was getting it in, right? And I saw these little fibers, these little hairs, these flower things, these little, you know what I'm saying, the little antennas coming from out her vajayjay going inside the head of my thing. And I saw the stems and the wires going inside me. And I was like, damn, that's how, you know what I'm saying? You ever saw a dog that was hitting another dog from the back and he got stuck inside the dog? That's because they spirits got locked in, got intertwined. You understand what I'm saying? Like, literally. That's why certain dogs be getting stuck, bro, because on a spiritual level, they became one and they intertwined. And now you know for sure that dog about to be pregnant. You know for sure he didn't let loose in that bit. You feel me? So I was seeing the same thing, right? Because every woman is a flower. That's why they said, what that bit Wayne said, don't play in her garden and don't smell in her flower. You heard me? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Don't eat that thing. No. I mean, if that's your wife or something, hey, to each his own. You do what you do, dog. But if you can't cook it, don't eat it. If I can't cook it, I ain't gonna eat it, bitch. You know what I'm saying? But and plus her throat is not the keyhole. The vajayjay is the keyhole. You understand what I'm saying? But hey, when you stick your ride in her head, she extract extra knowledge and she gets smarter. She get big headed as well. If she not getting that discipline from you. You understand what I'm saying? If she in your corner and you practicing SR with this woman and she love to chew on that head, you know what I'm saying? She love to wrap her tongue around a sucker. A 1, a 2, a 3. You know what I'm saying? You got to realize this, bro. That life force essence, wherever it drains into, that's what it feeds. It's fertilizer, it's nutrients that Miracle Grow, Walmart, Costco's, and you know the farmers don't have. Fuck, and you walking around with it. The sperm banks will lowball you for this shit. You know what I'm saying? The Jezebels, the harlots, and the fucking the succubus will fucking try to get it from you all the time. You know what I'm saying? So like I was saying, bro, I was sitting here asking Mother Cosmos as I was having intercourse with Mother Cosmos, Mother Nature, and I was having intercourse with one of my older yads, bro. It was a lot going on because I'm I'm all over the place. Let me slow the fuck down, bro. We're multi-dimensional beings, bro. But if you got the mind capacity and the mind eye, you would see all of these things happening at once. You know, come on, man. Niggas is doing 1,000 things at one time, right? This ain't no, you wasn't born last night, motherfucker. So let's get to the point, right? So I was asking Mother Nature, Mother Cosmos, and also my Yad at the same time. I was like, damn, how the fuck y'all be making niggas bust so easy and shit? And then Mother Nature, Mother Cosmos showed me that these little fibers, how he was connecting his hair, right? So when you stick your digging rod inside her bucket, right? Because the vajayjay is the ring, and the digging rod is the finger, and that's the marriage, right? So when you really get stuck in her and you don't want to get pulled out, bro, you marrying her more than more. You know what I'm saying? Y'all souls are intertwining more and more. Now, she constantly doing this with multiple people. She damaging her fibers, which is also damaging your fibers. And also is intermingling you with more motherfuckers you should have never had connection, ideas, ideologies, thoughts, emotions, or shared any of this shit with. So you have to be careful. You understand? Yes, we know the nature of female. Yes, we know they gon', you know what I'm saying? No woman belong to no one man. You understand what I'm saying? Unless they have decided that. You understand what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, we're not supposed to be out here hoeing around either. You know what I'm saying? We're not supposed to be weakening the genetics and fucking up shit. And you know what I'm saying? Because our lust taking over us. That's why we step into this practice. Celibacy, SR, brahmachari. You understand what I'm saying? But I was trying to figure out, like, because I done had different women, right? And I remember, like, some women, man, they had some bomb-ass, fire-ass shit. And some of them just had some regular. Some of them had some trash shit. Some of them had some shit I was like, I can't take the rubber off, bitch, for you. I can't do it. And I know, bitch, if I can't even fill you with the rubber, it's probably gonna be, you know what I'm saying? If I ain't getting it with the rubber, because the rubber give me an extra little layer of skin, bitch. If I ain't getting it on with the rubber, I know I ain't gonna be able to feel nothing if I take this bitch off, and you ain't worth it, bitch. I ain't about to die for you, ho. You feel me? So I'm like, nah. Some shit just trash. And then I realized, like, bro, you gotta realize, bro, it's like a flower, right? A flower bloom once every season. I mean, it blooms every time. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, you growing some cannabis or some shit. You gonna need about 2-3 months for veg, depending on the strain. Unless you're doing an auto, you probably just need 1 month. But it takes time. You know what I'm saying? For that, you got to go through the veg stage, and then you got to go to the flowering stage, right? That's the same thing with the body. That's the same thing when you want to have intercourse with people. Just because you horny, that don't mean that the body is fully produced for you to step into that type of activity. You understand what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you love playing basketball and shit, but ain't no way you can fucking play with LeBron and Michael Jordan if you still in kindergarten. Bro, you got to be real with yourself. You feel me? So it's like this, bro. How women make us bust so easy, bro, because they got these little fingers, these little hairs, these little fibers, these little, you know what I'm saying, these little mycelium networks, these little hairs and shit, that's constantly moving around and licking and sticking and shit, right? And it's tickling our insides, and our insides are tickling them. Different strokes, different folks. You hitting it right. But if your fibers, your strands, your hairs, your ethers are connecting with her ethers, then everything gonna be right. You understand what I'm saying? She gonna get all of it. She gonna get hers. You gonna get yours. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, when you just moving like a jackrabbit or a porn star and shit, hey, you disrupting the system, because now it's a certain friction. You know what I'm saying? The right friction, it'll get the fire started. The wrong friction, you probably ain't gonna get the fire started. You gonna probably wear out the material that you're trying to get the fire started. So you understand what I'm saying, young men, my gentlemen? Like, you understand what I'm saying? It's a lot of people that still want to have intercourse, but they not realizing they body parts are burnt out. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, you could still it could still look good, but you got to realize a lot of motherfuckers was doing some Monsanto and Bill Gates shit before we even was on that shit. Like Monsanto's and Bill Gates with the fruits. They got some shit where they could move around the genetics and shit where they say plants can't get moldy. That's a lie. So outside don't look moldy, but the inside is moldy as fuck. It done happened to me multiple times. I'll buy some fucking fruit. It look beautiful outside. I'll rock it up, hit it, smell it, sniff it. Yeah, they deceive you. They good. Because people like to look with their eyes, but nowadays we don't look with our eyes anymore. You gotta look with your energy. You understand what I'm saying? And if you don't have enough energy, then you can't look. You're gonna always be blinded, or you're gonna be blinded by the light. But if you got the light, then the ones that need to be blinded, hey, you're gonna see them for what they are. You're gonna see things for what they are. But like I was saying, I know I'm all over the place, but we gonna run this shit. I told y'all gonna like this one. You heard me? Like, share, comment, subscribe. Let's get it. Let's go. Vamosa. The cash out ready for you. I'm ready for you. Locking, you want to be a member. Holler at me, you want to get some Earls. I got the music, the soundtracks, and everything. Boom. If not, hey, go talk to God, because that's what I'm doing after this. So boom, right? So this is how a woman can make us bust and shit like this, right? First of all, we're inside them, so they got us in their hands. We're in their hands, nigga. We're inside them, so she already got you in a headlock. You know what I'm saying? You under her wings, my nigga. Now you're under her wings. You're in her domain, bro. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why you got to be very conscious of the woman that you get with. Because if she's a modern day woman, she's a Jezebel, she's a smut, she's a hoe, she's a slut, and your vibration is higher than hers, she's going to climb up on the ladder, but she's going to bring you down. So if she in hell, she depressed, she miserable, she got insecurity and shit, all that shit going to start to come on to you. And now you got to go back and double down and do all the work all over again. And you got to cleanse that, cut that spiritual cord, that soul tie. You understand what I'm saying? And all those emotional ties and all of that. That's why you may have to step on SR or brahmacharya or celibacy for a while to cleanse your spiritual nature, your spiritual essence, or your aura overall. You understand? Get closer with God, to each his own, whatever your reason is. But excuse me. But like I was saying, though, it's a lot of women, a lot of people, a lot of men, even animals too. They be in heat, but the body is not ready for it. I mean, the lower nature of the body is ready for it, but the higher nature of the body is not ready for it. So if you always going off your your instinct, you want to get into some intimacy because of the lower body is going off, then you're going to always get the short end of the stick. But when the higher body and the lower body, when the head and the body want to get involved into intimacy, then you're going to reap great rewards instead of consequences. You understand what I'm saying? So like I was saying, it's a lot of females, a lot of men that's trying to have intercourse, and their body is sending signals for it, is building it up, but a lot of things in the body is not ready. You know what I'm saying? You could be horny, but that don't mean you still ready. You know what I'm saying? And you could be horny, bro, but your man's might not be as fat as he need to be, as buff as he need to be, because maybe you're dehydrated, maybe you didn't eat, maybe you smoke too much. You know, things happen. You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean by your body may not be ready. You know what I'm saying? You got the intentions, like you set it up ahead of time. Like, yeah, I'm about to go bust her down. You know, this is my little, yeah, you know y'all little schedule and shit, but you ain't get your body prep, you know, your body behind, for example. You know how it is. You know how it is compared to when you get it in with your kingdom spouse. When you work out compared to when you don't work out, it hit different, stamina different, strokes different. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta work out. You gotta get those squats. You gotta make sure you got that stamina, cause she coming. She got that grip. You know what I'm saying? She got that monkey. She gonna pull that monkey grease out your ass. I promise you. So, you know. So back to how they make us bust easily, fast. How I feel so good, the sensation, because the terpenes, the flowers, the little hairs, you know, the little ticklers that come out, that spread out from the ethers. You know what I'm saying? If they are healthy, they could spread all through our body. And if she healthy, then she could heal us, right? For example, let's say the man need healing, and the woman at the moment is the healer, right? So if everything is good, he treat her good, then yeah, he gonna take some of her energy, she gonna feel it, but it's not gonna be like he killing her or she dying slow, because you know it's still reciprocal. You know what I'm saying? It just may be that she has higher energy. You know what I'm saying? Hey, let's look at it like this: a woman that been celibate for 3 years compared to a man that been celibate for 2 months. Hey, she got more pull than him, bro. I'm just being honest. Nah, it depends though. It depends. It depends. Cause some motherfuckers got genetics so strong. Like, hey, you might work out one day. Your 1 day workout might be compared to somebody that work out for 2 weeks straight. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of different factors, genetics and what we eat and stuff like that. So like I was saying, back to how they make us feel good, make us bust, and you know what's really going on and shit. Okay, first of all, she gripping your motherfucking man. So you in a chokehold, you're gasping for air as it is, right? And then on the back end, she has body parts inside her that you don't know, bro. The vajayjay is a fucking alien, nigga. It is a foreign species. Let's take that there, nigga. The alien is a foreign species, nigga. So it's some alien shit going on, nigga. It's tentacles. She got tentacles, right? So first of all, she's choking your fucking man, right? This is how I go. I'm gonna explain this shit as easy as pie, right? How does shit happen? All right, she choke your man like a motherfucker. So when she choked the fuck out your digging stick, right? Your head, it opens up because it's trying to breathe. So now she's putting her prana, her life force essence, her fluids, her everything is going inside you, bro. Now your penis, the head of your penis has become a straw. It's sucking everything inside of her out into you. And then it's doing the same thing on a simultaneous level for her to you, right? So this tentacle, which is going inside your head, the hole in your head, there's a tentacle, there's fibers, there's hairs, there's, you know what I'm saying, these little ether things, these strands that's going inside you. Because first of all, however, JJ is so fucking smart, it got you in a chokehold, nigga. That's why you be about to bust and shit, because that mean your head got a lack of oxygen, right? So she know that. That's why she like to grip on you. That's why she like to hit you with the keys and shit. So now, my bad, y'all. We had to come back in with some more memory. So like I was saying, right? So she got your ass in a motherfucking chokehold, nigga. What happens when you got somebody in the chokehold and they under your arms? They gasping for air. You know what I'm saying? So boom, you stick your rod in her fucking digging hole, and her vajayjay and her V box, right, in the cable box. You stick the antenna in the back of the cable box, right? You start to twist it in, right? It's locking in. Boom. So boom. Okay, you notice, right? The little cable pole, you know the cable wire, right? It has like a little pointy stick, even though it's a hole, and you gotta like turn the thing to the right to lock it in. But you know the old cable boxes, like the Cox cable boxes and shit, back in the day type shit, when you had this shit coming out the wall, nigga. You heard me? That wire, when you had to plug it into the back of the cable box, it had a sticky part, right? So you have these fibers and these things, these antennas that's coming outside of you. And she has antennas coming outside her V box and they connect, right? So think about this, right? She already got your motherfucking mans in the chokehold. So when she got your digging stick in the chokehold, your head is opening, looking for more air. So all of her water, all of her oxygen inside her V box, everything, all her bacteria, all her yeast, all her water, all her goodness, all her gushiness, all her secreted fluids, all that's going inside your hole, bro. Now you're absorbing and drinking. Your digging stick is a straw, bro. Look at your digging stick like a straw. Do you want to drink from any and everything just because it looked good? You know what I'm saying? Just because the bottle looked good? Listen, bro. They got buku cans of beers and shit that look way better than water. You know what I'm saying? The representation, the logos, the stickers, the wrapper, all that shit be looking way more fire than what bottled water do. Bottled water just look basic as fuck. But guess what? Bottled water hit way harder and way better, and it got way more cleansing properties than drinking those cold drinks and those sodas or those beers and shit that got shiny ass advertisement and shit. Like, y'all ever saw those voodoo beers and shit? They shiny and looking good compared to looking at a Dasani water bottle. Which one will get your attention more? The Voodoo Ranger beer or the Dasani water bottle? Right. So don't be fooled by the outside. Don't judge a book by its cover. But at least pay attention to what's in its contents, because you're going to be just the same way she drank from the pump. You're going to be drinking from her pump, bro. You understand what I'm saying? Now, the thing about drinking from her pump is that, hey, you drinking from whatever was put into her, bro. So you drinking from all the things she been drinking from. So that's why you very got to be consciously, right? Now, that's why I was saying how they able to make us bust, and it feels so good. Because first of all, she choking your mans, and the head is opening, right? And she got these antennas. She got these ethers, these cords, these little ticklers. That's what I'm gonna call them, ticklers. Tickling your insides and you tickling her insides. That's how y'all hit y'all climax. That's how we hit our climax, right? And then whole time you doing that, you understand what I'm saying? She's pouring her world into you, and you're pouring your world into her. So like I said, if she a low vibrational motherfucker, that's why I say, bro, a nigga ain't gay. But right now, it is not even worth fucking with these modern day women, bro, because they not programmed right. And they not programmed right at all. They living upside down. So that'll fuck your whole hardwiring up and your software up. No matter how much you want to train a bitch, change a bitch. You can't change nobody. Only thing you could change is $1 for 4 quarters. That's it. People, you can't change them unless they want to change. I had to learn that for my fucking self. You know what I'm saying? I try to change people my whole motherfucking life till one day my uncle pulled me to the side. He said, look, bro, you got to realize a dog is a dog and he'll never do what a cat do. You can't change nobody, Tootie. You got to realize the nature of things and accept them for what they are. And you going to move around with it or you going to leave it behind. I was like, damn, I needed that. I really needed that, nigga. You see I was suffering. You know I needed that, nigga. You feel me? Respect, man. Gang, you know what I'm saying? Game recognized game, man. Iron sharpen iron, man. My OGs done drop a lot of shit on me, so I'm sharing that shit with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm sharing that with the young men, the older men, so you can stay away from the mistakes I made or the mistakes other men made, and you can continue to pave the pavement, you know what I'm saying, with your motherfucking concrete boots on. Leaving your footprints behind in that bitch. Your handprints in that motherfucker. But, yeah, man. So think about the woman and the men who burnt their little ticklers up, their little fibers, their little ethers, these little antennas that come out the body. Some of them burnt them up. You know what I'm saying? Whether that's from sexual transmitted diseases and from spiritual transmitted diseases, not taking care of the body, overdoing it, probably over drinking, liver riding, erectile dysfunction, bad vajayjay, bad pH, you know what I'm saying? Not working out, not stretching, not doing squats, that's not doing Kegels. That's a lot of things going on if you don't have the best of antennas coming out of your vajayjay or coming out the head of your sacred scroll, out your ride. You understand what I'm saying? You ever saw how they got the tridents and the rides and shit, and they got like the electricity coming out of it, bro? Your ride got electricity coming out of it, bro. I'm literally sitting in the middle of the forest with some shorts on and a hoodie, but I'm letting my antenna, my big antenna, stick out, and the mini antennas is the fibers, the hairs, and you know what I'm saying? The ethers is coming out, and I'm basically, listen, bro. When you on SR or celibacy, brahmachari, bro, the female body, I'm not trying to make it sound crazy and none of that shit, bro, but the female body can no longer harness the capability and the energy that you have, especially if she's a modern day woman, bro, because her pH not right, her vibration not right. She's not in alignment. She's not moving right. She's not even going with her programming. She's been programmed wrong. The CIA and the government and the social media and shit then fucked up her programming. So she's not even programmed right. You understand what I'm saying? I remember I used to fuck with a lot of baby mamas. I used to fuck with women that didn't have kids. You know what I'm saying? I used to fuck with a lot of women. But what I always noticed about all those women, it be important shit going on. Them hoes stuck in their phone, bro. I mean, it don't matter if it was with me, they mama, they friends, or whatever. When I notice something, I'll be like, y'all be missing when that discipline come. But when all that saucy shit, all that fly hype shit, hype me up. Mm-hmm. I was like, I'm like, I don't, not to disrespect a woman and nothing. I was like, ain't nothing wrong with, you know what I'm saying, hyping nobody up, watering somebody up. But I was like, nah. I was like, listen to the music, hype me up. Nah, we not trying to hype these bitches up, bro. We trying to discipline y'all right now. Y'all need to get off that hype me up shit. Y'all need to get on that discipline me shit. Tighten me up, tighten me up, yeah. You know what I'm saying? We all need to tighten up. But really our women, dog, because the CIA and these modern day women ain't nothing like my granny or probably like your mama, my mama was. These women something else, bro. These women don't want to play their role, bro. They want to play some Barbie shit. They in bad bitch mode all day. They in Barbie mode. They in Barbie mode. That shit corrupted their brains, bro. You know what I'm saying? I felt like playing with Barbie dolls and G.I. Joes and shit. Something about that wasn't healthy. I mean, it was cool to have a couple Dragon Ball Z and toys and shit, but overall, I felt like something about that wasn't healthy, bro. Some people took that into over control disorder, and some people that never had control, I think they felt like people are their toys. You know what I'm saying? But let's get back to the topic, man. We gonna eat, man. We gonna eat, man. Hey, splash them on the Cash App, man. Hey, I love mangoes with key lime. If not, I sure love to buy beats. I sure love to make sure y'all got some good ass music too. If not, hey, I sure love to see a motherfucking like. Now y'all gonna like what the fuck we got left. Let's get into this shit, right? So boom. Like I said, I'm out here and listen, bro. Your energy when you on SR or celibacy, brahmachari, bro, and you've been saving yourself for so long, not counting the days, but making the days count, you gotta realize there's a lot of women out here that's not even making the days count. And they're not even counting the days. You understand what I'm saying? They in the days. You feel me? So if you fucking put your digging rod in her, you're going to be in a maze. And you won't be amazed. You feel what I'm saying? And then you might be ablaze. And you don't want to be a slave. You don't want to get pussy whipped. You know what I'm saying? And, I mean, having a big dickmatized, don't want that neither. You really want her spiritually and soulfully. So SR, celibacy, and brahmachari, right? That's what it is. Because at the end of the day, peep this shit out. I'm out here. Listen, bro. This is what I want to share with my men. When you on SR, that means you still doing this with your woman. When you celibacy, brahmachari, your woman has became something bigger that can no longer fit in a physical vessel. You understand what I'm saying? So you could no longer have sex with the, listen, let me break this shit down from the fucking food chain, right? This the food chain in the female species. Let's go to the motherfucking food chain, right? The smallest on the fucking food chain on the female species is a girl, and then it's a woman, and the next is Mother Nature, and the next is Mother Cosmos. You understand what I'm saying? So when you celibate and you a Brahman, bro, you can no longer deposit your life force essence within one small vessel. You understand what I'm saying? It can't work, bro. That's like, all right, you already know the ocean. You know a bottle of water is basically a percentage of the ocean, okay? So you are now a fucking moving, walking mountain. You understand what I'm saying? You can't put no fucking moving, walking mountain in no fucking goldfish bowl. You can't put that in no fish bowl. It gotta remains in the ocean. That's the only way it's gonna thrive, relish. It could give life to other things and also be shelter for other life forces. You understand what I'm saying? So you can no longer deposit your life force essence into a female because, like I said, most of these modern day females, what they are able to consist, what they are able to hold, they're not able to hold as much. For example, people attention fucking spans is short as a motherfucker. So let's take attention spans on a vitality level, on a vibrancy level, on an energetic level. You understand what I'm saying? These modern day women are doing more witchcraft and evil shit and rotten shit than being goddesses. You understand what I'm saying? I love women, but I'm not, if I can't get no goddess, I'm not fucking with none of these bitches. I ain't fucking with none of these hoes, none of these smuts. I only want a goddess. So I know when I see one and they come around every now and then. I saw one last time I was in Hawaii. She wanted me to lock in, but bitch, I was locked in on the beach meditating. You heard me? Exfoliating with the sand, scraping and free exfoliating on the beach. The beach, I got to go back to the beach, man. I got to get back to the beach, man. Hey, y'all fuck with me on the Cash App, man. I got to get a ticket to the beach. You hear me? I might set up a new Zen beach at the beach. Find a new spot at the new beach. That's what I'm working on. But yeah, man, back to the back of the motherfucking bus where shit be lit. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? Rosa Parks, I don't even know why you went out like that, baby. No disrespect. But we gonna go to the back of the bus anyway. Not too far back in the bus because they know why they want us in the back of the bus so they could hit us with the radiation from the fucking engine in the back. So not too far in the back of the bus, but you hear me? Let's get back. You hear me? So boom, dog. Listen, bro. Like I said, a lot of these modern day women, bro, with the capacity that they could hold, and what they could have, they can't hold you no more, bro. Listen, in order for a woman to be able to consist and hold what you have, she had to be practicing the same lifestyle you is to a certain degree. And let's be honest, dog, a lot of these modern day women not doing that, bro. You don't know, boy, you'll be surprised what's in her top drawer, what's in her glove department, what's in her backpack. Shit was probably on her keychain. You think it's a little fucking, you think it's something furry, look, it's something cool. Nah, nigga, that's that vibrator, that's that dildo, that's that magic bullet. But the only magic bullet is your bullet. You know what I'm saying? Dog, I remember my little brother, dog. My mama used to ask us to go get shit out her fucking drawer. And then my brother used to always, he'll go get it. And then he'll come back in the room with my mama bullet. And he'd be like, dog, this thing crazy. And I'll be like, bro, put that thing up, bro. You tripping. He was like, bro, this that bullet. I be hearing mama talk about it. She be like, where my bullet at? I'm like, no, bro. That's the thing that go in her thing, bro. Put that up, bro. Go wash your hands. He ain't know. I'm like, bro. He was like, how you know what that is? Because I'm like, bro, T the cat got one. And she told me what that is, and she told me never to touch it. So he was like, oh, no. I was like, yeah, bro. I was like, dog, I didn't know at first neither, dog. I was like, that bullet, you hear me? I'm like, oh. So you got to realize, bro, a lot of women is frying their insides, bro. You know what I'm saying? They frying their fibers. They're frying their antennas. They're frying their hairs with these synthetic robots, these roses. And then they overdoing it because you got to realize you can only have so much stimulation, bro, till you burn your shit out. You know, like nowadays, I don't feel sorry at all, but the generation they gonna be burnt out, bro, because all they do is cell phones. No type of outside extracurriculum. I mean, they be outside and shit, but shit, you know how we be, bro. We, nigga, it's more 2080. It's 20% outside for them, only when they traveling, going places, and 80% they technological inside, doom scrolling, Minecraft shit. Back to the motherfucking Tizop of the motherfucking mid-zone. Let's keep climbing, you hear me? So boom, dog. That's why I say, bro, a lot of these modern day women, they don't have the capacity or they don't have the resistors. You understand what I'm saying? They don't have the components to even be able to deal with us anymore. We're on a higher vibrational than them. That's why we get hatred. That's why a Jezebel and a witch don't love you, don't like you. They could tell as soon as you come up on the spot because you're on a different vibration, bro. These women are moving with their south pole. You notice what modern day women do nowadays? And most, bro, if we had to pull up all the pictures on the internet on what body let me put it like this. Let me get it out because I'm all over the place. If we had to take a fucking vote on all the pictures that all the women in the world uploaded in 2025 from this date to January 1st, are they facing us or are they backs turned to us? Nigga, it's gonna be more ass pictures and bitches twerking in pictures than you seeing a bitch smiling in her pictures or a woman smiling in her pictures. You gonna see the woman smiling in pictures, but you gonna see the bitches twerking, bent over, showing their ass and shit. You understand what I'm saying? You feel me? And now I'm getting back to it, right? So that's why the witches and the warlocks and the Jezebels and these succubus and some of these bitches try to come in your dream. Now, if you're a female, you got these men trying to come in your dream. That's because, bro, they realize that their physical vessels are not even capable to even harmonize or synchronize with you because they are on a whole different type of software or programming. And they are not, matter of fact, our programming is McAfee. They programming is cookies and shit and viruses and fucking advertisement and shit popping up when we don't want it and need it. You understand what I'm saying? So these modern day women, bro, cannot deal with a man of such stature, a man of the Most High, a godly man that's walking righteous because 99% of these women are witches, Jezebels, harlots, smuts, gold diggers, scheming. You know what I'm saying? Trying to set you up, working for the government, bro. You dig? Because you got to realize the government don't want anybody that got true influence. Don't want anybody that could change the world. Why you think they killed Dr. Sebi? Why you think Rashad Jamal in jail? Why the fuck Nature Boy in jail? Nigga be like, come on, what you mean all these niggas, man? Look, them black kings, man. Them kings. I don't care what the fuck happened in their life, what they got going on. That's them. They kings, nigga. They gods. Why you think they want to eradicate them? Why you think you can look at my channel and you see the police fucking with me? Come on, man. Because they don't want this type of talk being talked about. They want you to talk about Kai Sinet and shit. I'm not about to give no more niggas no more fame or glory unless they worthy of it. Dr. Sebi, Marcus Garvey, Malcolm X, El Kami Ravabo, shit, Wormwood. You hear me? What you talking about? Shit. Who out there? Hey, I bet Dante Young be on some shit too. You hear me? We got Joey 555, but we're gonna get back to the message though. I ain't gonna get sideswiped with y'all. So yeah, bro, you gotta realize, man, and that's why the Jezebels and the Scarlets and the wet dreams be trying to come after you and shit, because they don't want you to give and deposit your energy to what you're giving it to now, because you receive more than them. You get better things, better accolades, you get better deliverance, faster deliverance. You know what you're saying? You get better upgrades and downloads. You get everything answered on a high velocity because your frequency is righteous. You know what I'm saying? Your bandwidth, everything is, you got 5 bars. You got 5 bars all times. You could be in the middle of the ocean, the middle of the Pacific, the middle of the Atlantic. You could be in a Bermuda Triangle. You could be going down a motherfucking wormhole. You still got 5 bars. Because you got that life force essence, that's aura, celibacy, brahmachari. You understand what I'm saying? They got hatred, jealousy, envy. So they watering the weeds while we watering the motherfucking fruits and veggies. So who gonna eat? You know what I'm saying? They can only eat when they eat off us, honestly. And we not feeding them, so they becoming more feeble. That's why they starving. That's why a lot of men that's on aura, celibacy, and brahmachari, hey, they looking way more beautiful and better than women. Way more vibrancy and vigorousy, way more skin, way more charisma, way more magnetism, because we're saving our juice instead of just throwing it down fucking buckets that's throwing it everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And that's why you get the wet dreams, bro. That's why you get the succubus, the harlots, the Jezebels, the witches, You know what I'm saying? You get the government, you get fake motherfuckers trying to come dap you off in the gym and shit. They all trying to steal energy, bro. Because they don't want you to constantly give that energy to Mother Nature, Mother Cosmos. And you need that energy, bro. You understand what I'm saying? And I know you realize it. When you have intercourse and you bust nuts with Mother Nature, Mother Cosmos, man, the rewards is way better than what a female could ever give me or bring you, unless it's a child. Besides that, there's nothing more. Listen, bro, the greatest thing besides being a helpmate and being a great partner and somebody that's going to uplift you and water you and nurture you and rub your back and take care of you and be there for you in need, besides that, there's nothing more than a woman can give you. Everything else, either Mother Cosmos, Mother Nature, yourself, a guy can only give you these high levels of upper echelons of the deliverance that you're looking for. You know, I mean, she could help you get to the places and the plateaus, the places and situations that you need, give you certain insight, you know what I'm saying, move things around the chessboard for you. But at the end of the day, listen, the physical female body has a specific role and can do certain things. But what the physical female body cannot do is what Mother Nature does and what Mother Cosmo does and what God does, the universe does. So you giving all your life force essence to that, give you different gifts than what she can give you. A woman, no, she can only give you few things: a baby, stress, a good time, a good nut, you know, some good food, some good company, some good head, you know what I'm saying, a good headache. So, but yeah, so like I was saying, I had to clear up some more memory. So, you know, Mother Nature, Mother Cosmos, have intimacy with God, have intimacy with Mother Nature, Mother Cosmos. For example, when you in Mother Nature and you have an intimacy with Mother Nature, that's when you grounding. That's when you know how he taking the little hair, he connecting it to the mother world, to the motherboard, the fibers, the ethers, the antennas connecting with each other. That's when your root chakra, aka, you know, you don't have to sit Indian style all the time, but when you go sit and you get grounded on the ground, okay, now you're about to have intimacy with Mother Nature. You understand what I'm saying? Mother Cosmos, that's meditation on a whole nother level, affirmations and stuff like that. That's another level of intimacy, having intercourse. You understand what I'm saying? Because now you too big just to fit inside of a physical vessel, bro. You trying to pour all your energy and all of that into a woman is like trying to put an ocean inside a bottle and calling it and selling it for water. It's not going to work. It's not going to fit. You cannot fit the ocean inside one bottle of water, bro. It's not going to happen. The only way you could fit the ocean in a bottle of water, the new bottled water would have to be Mother Nature, Mother Cosmos. That's the only one that could carry what you're carrying. You understand what I'm saying? Now, if you put that inside of a woman, the only way that she could carry that, and the only way she's going to give it back to you, is going to be a child. Unless you pour other intentions of emotions or energetic energy inside this woman, she could bring you back more money, more clientele. You know what I'm saying? More networks, you know, more information. You know what I'm saying? More ways of how to better your situation, your business, your life, or your plans, or what you got going on in your life. If she ain't doing none of that, then we don't need no weeds in this bitch. We gonna cut them hoes or let them dry out, let them die out. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, when you on SR, celibacy and brahmacharya, bro, your energy field has became too big to even give it to something that's too small, bro. You know, for example, I'm gonna put it like this. When you on SR or brahmacharya and you celibacy and you want to have intimacy, you got to realize, bro, the female body is too small, bro. What size shoe you wore when you was in the 6th grade? Maybe like a 6? You a grown-ass man now. You a grown-ass woman now. I know if you're a grown-ass woman, you're probably still wearing a 6 or 7. But if you're a man, you probably wearing like a 10, 9, or a 12. Might be a 13. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I give it that. Compared to when you was in the 6th grade, right? So you can't keep on. Hey man, you outgrowing your shoes too fast, bro. You understand what I'm saying? The only thing that could grow that fast with you is Mother Nature and Mother Cosmos and God, the universe, the source. A physical woman can, if she willing to stay on that type of alignment and live her life the same way you living. You understand what I'm saying? But if she's not, she's slugger. She's a slug, and she's slowing you down, bro. You know what I'm saying? She's a slug. She don't even have no fucking shell on her back. She's not even a snail, bro. She can't even protect you. She's just slowing you down. You know what I'm saying? Taking your sauce, using your fucking goat juice, using your slime to travel and get across. You know what I'm saying? You need your slime. Because if you don't got your slime, a nigga could slime you out. A bitch could slime you out anytime. Mentally, physically, spiritually. Hey, it's spiritual warfare. Bitches, World War III. Mind over matter. You know what I'm saying? It's mental warfare out here. So you need all your life force essence because, hey, you need that goat juice, dog. You need that mental energy. You understand what I'm saying? Now, going out here, having intercourse with Mother Nature, Mother Cosmos, she gonna charge that mind frame up, that crown chakra up, all the way from the root chakra. You understand what I'm saying? Compared to when you have an intercourse with the other woman, which is in the physical body, she may be draining all those chakras. But if she got the same energy, then yeah, it's cool. If she gonna be reciprocal and keep you up. But if she gonna put water in the boat, you know, nah, baby. We got to get across the rivers of life with this motherfucker. I can't let nobody sink my shit, bitch. I can't let one, you hear me? One monkey don't stop my show, ho. But yeah, man, like, share, comment, subscribe, man. Drop a motherfucking V in the comment section, dog. But yeah, I pretty much can't talk too loud because I'm trying to be low key type shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty much in like a forest woody area, but the way my voice is, bro, it echoes, bro. It echoes. I mean, I could be 2 miles away from deciding. My voice echoes, bro. I know my voice. I had a majority of my women tell me, like, I can't stand sleeping next to you because as soon as you get to talking, I'm up all night. You just talk to me, we get up or some shit. Multiple women telling me that shit. Bitch, you just telling me shut the fuck up. She's like, nah, I'm not trying to tell you shut the fuck up, but damn. It's like your voice will wake a nigga up. You know, you can't whisper. Nigga, when you whisper, it get louder. Let's get back to this jokes, dog. Oh, I love my women. All of them. My bitches, hoes, smuts, and my goddesses. I love all my women. Anyway, let's get back to it, right? Now, you gonna get these downloads and upgrades, right? See, you could stick your ride into a woman, you could get downloads and upgrades from her database. You know what I'm saying? It's like, look at your dig and stick like a memory card, bro. Where you want to stick your memory card at? You can stick it in see, these women are just particles of the whole, which is, the woman is just like bottled waters, right? But you want the ocean. So in order to get the ocean, you got to charge up your energy to swim in the ocean. You understand what I'm saying? Life force essence, because motherfuckers who trying to swim in the ocean, they drown. They wanna change their life around. They want spiritual protection. They want to heal their body. You know what I'm saying? Whatever reasons they stepping on life force essence, they'll drown, and they realize the journey is not for them because they still moving with the same calibration of the memory card inside of a physical woman. You understand what I'm saying? Like, all these different plants, all these different women are basically the different plants that's in the garden of Mother Nature, right? And then all of these different plants are different genomes and genetics and different energies that's in the ethers of Mother Cosmos. You understand what I'm saying? Like, nigga, they got a plant. They got a planet with just snakes. Just snakes. They got a planet with just bears. Just bears. All bears of all different type of furs, but just bears. They don't have nothing else on that planet but just bears. And then here it is, you got Earth, or this universe that we are on, and you have a mixture of all species, with different species, with different strands. You understand what I'm saying? What a beautiful universe. So, hey, it's like J. Cole said, man, you know what I'm saying? I ain't about to miss my opportunity for a small town city bitch. You know what I'm saying? I'm an international, worldwide YouTuber, motivational coach, you know, health and wellness coach, all of that, man. I don't really do the titles, man. It's just whenever I'm on a certain aspect of life, I will expand it and express it and share it with those who are willing to, you know, benefit from it in whichever way. It's not always about money. It's about the people and how the people treat the people and love the people. But I want to thank the people for making it this far in this video. But yeah, man, you go out there in nature, man, you know, find your private area, nice sun, you know, take your fruit, veggies and stuff. Just try it out for an hour, bro. You ain't got to be out there all day, but just try it out for at least 30 minutes to an hour and just sit out here and be in nature and take your digging stick out and let it get some sun, you know, and not trying to bust a nut, but let it get hard. You know what I'm saying? Because when you get hard, then you're going to get stronger downloads. I'm giving y'all some secret esoteric knowledge, bro. This not no homo, gay, faggot ass shit. I'm just being real with y'all, bro. You know what I'm saying? Go sit in nature. Go ground. You don't have to do Indian style, but make sure your base or your spine is sitting on the fucking ground. You ain't on no chair or no shit. I mean, you could be on a little cover or some shit, a little picnic basket, some shit. You know what I'm saying? A little towel, some shit. But make sure you sitting on that motherfucking earth. You grounding, right? You locking in. That's how you get these downloads, get these upgrades on a high velocity level. You got to make sure your antenna is out and it's rock hard, but not where you trying to bust a nut. It's just standing rock hard. It's erected. You know what I'm saying? Well, nah, I don't think that's the right word, but it got a nice posture. You know, you got to have a nice posture as you sit down, and make sure your man's have a nice posture. He's, you know what I'm saying, he on beef mode, you know what I'm saying, he beefed out, but you ain't trying to bust a nut. And while you out here in nature, you're going to receive so many different downloads and upgrades and information, especially depending on what type of environment you in and what type of plants you are around. They're going to display certain information that you may need, depending on financial, mental, spiritual, energetically intentional, whatever layer of life that you're dealing with, but all makes up the aura field. These plants will give you these messages. Say hi, say hello. Don't say hello, because we're not in hell. I mean, we know this around with some other shit, but don't say hello. Just say what the fuck you say. But we gotta be conscious of the words we utilize. But, you know, spend some time in nature and speak to them and ask the plants what you need to know for the day, what you need to listen to today, or what you need to work on. You know what I'm saying? What aspect of life you need to start adding more water to. You know what I'm saying? So you can receive the fruits of your labor. But yeah, man, thank everybody that made it this far. Like I said, I ain't want to be no chatty patty. I just want to give it to y'all blood raw. You know what I'm saying? It's many ways, you know, because I'm not, like I said, I'm not no witch or no warlock. I just know things. And if you want to do sex magic, bro, because I had a witch ask me one time, multiple times about sex magic. And to be honest, only sex magic you need to be doing is with you and Mother Nature and Mother Cosmos and the Most High. No freaky faggot shit. But you get what I'm saying? And I was like, oh shit, because I'm sitting outside in nature, in this wooded, flowery environment with my ride out. And I was like, oh shit. You know how the little fibers and shit come out you when you don't see this shit, bro. All right, this is the best way I can explain this shit, right? Because you can see it visibly with a dog, but you can't see it visibly with us unless you got your eye open to see it. Your mind's eye is open, right? So the fibers, the antenna on the dog is when you see that nigga pink shit come out, right? So, for example, when we are inside a woman, bro, there's some type of pink thing that come out of us and goes inside them. And there's some type of pink thing that's inside them that comes outside them that goes inside us. So think about those pink things for the people that overuse them. You know what I'm saying? Burnt it out. Got infected. Wasn't using it right. Wasn't working the muscles out. All type of shit. So think about it, like, you know how certain women be like, I mean, I just ain't had no connection with them, you know, either because her wires, her threads, her antennas was burnt out, or maybe his was, or maybe, like I say, bro, he probably had a shrimp. Like I said, bro, she probably had a hallway instead of a closet, you know, shit. I mean, at first she had a mailbox, but now she got a hallway. So, you know, everybody started sending her letters. Now she got a hallway full of packages and shit. So it's no good no more. You know, everybody got something stored up in her. You don't want that. You want to make sure you could get something where everybody didn't store their gigabytes inside her. You know what I'm saying? And the safest way I see it in this time of reality is to do that with Mother Nature, Mother Cosmos, with the Most High. with your workouts. You know what I'm saying? I go fuck these dumbbells. I go fuck the shit out these dumbbells. You know what I'm saying? I go get them dumbbells, 35 pounds, 40 pounds. You know what I'm saying? Hey, 15 strokes a piece, bitch. 15, what that is? 15 reps, one set. All right. Come on, switch it up. Fucking the fuck out them dumbbells, bitch. Be hitting them push-ups. I be fucking the fuck out them pumps. That's how I look at it. That's how I have sex, bitch. When I'm reading, you know what I'm saying? Hey, my eyes is the digging stick and the book is the hole. And we're married. We're locked in when I read. Or the book I'm reading right now is about some Chinese health shit. I'm probably be reading some of that to y'all soon too. Breaking some of that into our segments and our information barriers. But yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? I ain't want to be no chatty patty. I feel like I pretty much covered the segment and the section of what I was on. Just speaking about the antennas and, you know, it's different ways to have intercourse, man. You understand? And besides making a woman a mother, you have Mother Nature, Mother Cosmos, you have God, you have your affirmations, you have prayers. You got to get freaky with it. You know what I'm saying? The same way you get freaky and get creative and your strokes get out of pocket when you inside that woman, you got to do this. You got to keep that same ass energy when you talking to God, that same ass energy when you meditating, that same ass energy when you working out. You know what I'm saying? You got to loosen up. But hey, got to tighten up at the same time, baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, share, comment, subscribe, bro. But yeah, man, that's what I got for y'all on this rotation, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, the mycelium network, the little hairs, antennas, dog. You got to be very conscious, bro, because like I say, bro, you connecting to her portal. You're connected to her world, bro. You know what I'm saying? Every woman is a portal, is a world. So you're going to be teleporting and going to her world. So you got to be conscious if you want to be in that world, bro. You know, for example, I'm going to tell you this, right? Peep this shit out. I peeped this shit out, for example, right? I remember, all right, I was juggling these two bitches at one time, right? Now, one of them, she was more of a bougie bitch. And then one of them was more like an Erykah Badu bitch, right? So the bougie bitch got way more money than the Erykah Badu bitch. But the Erykah Badu bitch got way more family and connections and community, you feel me? So, and I noticed what was going on in the world, right? So when I was fucking with the bougie bitch, my Erykah Badu bitch wanted to fuck with me more because she know I've been rubbing my wood against the Apollo like a motherfucker because my bougie bitch had money. So when I was fucking with my bougie bitch, nigga, my money, like I think I was getting like $1,400 every week or some shit. I don't even know how this shit was possible, bro. I think she was doing something for my checks and she was making sure my checks was fatter than what they were supposed to at the same time. But I remember, dog, like my checks was like 14 something every week, every 2 weeks if I ain't mistaken. No. It was like every 2 weeks. My checks would be like, boy, 14, boy, fat checks, boy. I'm like, bro, because she was pulling strings for me. And then not only that, nigga, I was selling buku shit on the back end. So I was getting buku money from selling clothes, my Earls, you know, I was selling a little gas, little piff, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Some of this, some of that, you know what I'm saying? So, nigga, my money was going up like a motherfucker. Crazy, bro, because I was with this bougie bitch and I was having intercourse with her. She was like my rabbit foot. She was like my money bag, you feel me? And then when I fuck with my Erykah Badu bitch, then I'll get buku more connections and get more clientele and I'll meet more people. So it was like a balance type shit, you know what I'm saying? So then my bougie bitch was asking me, my Erykah Badu bitch was asking me about am I fucking with another woman and shit. I was like, you know damn well you can't be my only woman. The fuck? I need somebody that's gonna take away the head. I need a leave. For sometimes when you bring me fucking headaches, let's be real. Because let's be real, if I give you a fucking headache, I guarantee you got somebody that's your fucking Tylenol. So let's not play no games. But at the end of the day, I'm not saying it like, you know, I always be effing every woman I be with, you know what I'm saying? But I know there are certain women that got certain special capabilities and they offer their services to me. And I be down not to make an advantage with the both of us. I'm not going to take advantage of them. But if we could both advance, yeah. If not, I'm good. You feel me? So like I say, I know she got a mouthpiece or she got friends and shit or whatever. I'm not gonna bust her down. I got other means and plans for her. Not like I'm using her, but hey, I'm not gonna misuse her. You understand what I'm saying? So my Erica Badu bitch was like, I was like, why you worrying about another bitch? You need to be worrying about you. She was like, nah, I could tell because your energy and everything about you changing and shit. And I can't believe how much your money been going up. Like, damn, when you first got with me, I was helping you get your resources right. I was like, you damn right, bitch. And she was like, you must be fucking with a bitch that got money or something like that. She got more money than me, Vabo. And I was like, what? The nerve of this bitch. The nerve. I'm like, bitch, don't act like you don't know. Y'all probably be talking, bitch. You feel me? You know how these hoes be talking. Everybody cahoots. It's just me, bitch. I stay to myself. You hear me? I come out every now and then, bitch. You hear me? But yeah, man. So that's why I say you got to be very careful, dog, or where you putting your digging stick at, because you go in these universes. You going her Yanni, Yoni, her Yanni universe, her uni. You're going into her universe. You're going into her verse, so you got to be asking yourself, is it worth going in that universe? Because you don't want to get trapped in that universe. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be trapped in her paradigm, her Pandora's box. You don't want to be floating her emotions and stuff like that. And I was telling myself, I was like, damn, I don't want, because it was my Erica Badu bitch, and I remember I had just got done busting the fuck out my bougie bitch, and I was like, I ain't trying to switch my energy up, dog. I'm not trying to be trapped in this bitch frequency. You know what I'm saying? Because if I go back to her frequency, then she gonna go up, and then I'm gonna go down. I'm not about to keep on juggling this shit. So I was cutting off my Erica Badu bitch, right? She got mad. She ain't like that because she was trying to use me for sex magic to take all the essence and shit that I was getting from the bougie bitch. But I wasn't doing no fucking Shao Kahn energy stealing, energy vampire type shit. I just know that how I carry myself. And I realized that I got to be with a woman that carry herself the same way, because I don't need no woman trying to destroy my fucking life. You know what I'm saying? I mean, shit. Bitch gonna do what a bitch gonna do, but fuck. At the end of the day, as long as I could breathe and I could be wrong, I ain't gonna even say be around Mother Nature. I'm gonna just say this, bitch. As long as I can use my imagination, there's nothing no one can take from me. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, I was in jail. Everybody in jail was like, dang, bro, I like the way you handling your situation. Like, bitch, stop watching me, nigga. But I know you do. Because you don't see me talking to nobody. I'm working out, eating, and sleeping, and meditating. And I ain't asking nobody for shit. I ain't trading nothing for shit. I ain't need no nigga for shit. I ain't asking no nigga for shit. None of that shit. I'm just sleeping, eating, shitting, taking a shower, and I'm working out and meditating. And y'all watching that shit. Instead of stressing, I'm not on the phone. I'm not talking to none of you niggas. I'm in the leave me the fuck alone shit. I should have been in the padded room by myself. The way I was moving, I acted like there was nobody there but me, even though there was about 60 other niggas in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? They were like, yeah, I like the way you handle that shit, bro. I'm like, bro, it's like what Pimp C said, bitch. You could lock my body down, but you can't trap my mind. You know what I'm saying? You could put a nigga in jail. That ain't gonna hurt. That ain't gonna stop a nigga mind. What a nigga mind can do, you can't stop that. That's why I need y'all to mind what y'all do. Because there's a lot of women trying to use you and do mind control. Take your go juice. Build her palace. She over here fucking Father's Day and shit. She bought you some hammers and tools and shit. Nigga, she don't give a fuck about you. She wants you to fix that goddamn roof. She wants you to fucking, she bought you fucking, you hear me? She wants you to change that oil and shit, nigga. She just giving you the tools to become a maintenance man, nigga. The fuck? Fuck that. I ain't doing that shit for free. You gotta pay me. Unless you my woman. But besides that, man, like, share, comment, subscribe, man. Thank y'all for making it this far. I'm about to pretty much end this jokes. I know it's pretty much dog, but I don't got that much memory left to expand it like that. But yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be careful where you putting your digging stick, dog, because all flowers are not companion plants. You understand what I'm saying? All flowers don't mingle together. You understand what I'm saying? And you for example, bro, you know some of these plants is hybrid, right? Then we go into the shopping stores and shit. Do you think if you a hot pepper, do you think you need to be trying to breed with a cucumber? I don't think that's gonna, nah. I think you need to be breeding with another type of pepper or something. You know what I'm saying? You gonna fuck shit up. Think about a watermelon. You trying to breed a watermelon with a cucumber. I mean, no, take that back. You trying to breed a watermelon with a hot tamale, with a cayenne pepper with a hot tamale. I mean, you trying to breed a watermelon with cayenne pepper. You trying to make a baby between watermelon and cayenne pepper. Who the fuck gonna want to eat that? Who the fuck gonna want that? That's gonna be a demon child, a demon spawn. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all get my drift? So you gotta be conscious because you don't want to be fucking paying child support. Bitch constantly trying to get you stuck in jail. Bitch trying to get you killed, put money on your head. You don't want those issues, dog. You know what I'm saying? So be careful where you put your dick and stick. You know what I'm saying? Because this woman could either make your life or break your life. But at the end of the day, don't put your head where you could reach it. And even if a bitch try to break your life, guess what? She can't make your life. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I ain't want to be no chatty patty. The sun coming out here. I got to take some more layers of clothes off. Put some stuff up, my earls out. Feeling good, man. Just about to spend a lot of time in nature today. Ain't doing too much. Trying to stay out the city, stay away from everybody. It's going to be a lot of fucking noise. A lot of fucking unwanted fucking poison in the fucking air. That's why I don't understand this world. I don't celebrate this holiday. I'm not knocking nobody. I know the kids enjoy the little shit that's hazardous for the fucking world, but hey, to each his own, man. That's why I don't celebrate that shit. I be like, bro, why the fuck is we... If they say we in a fucking globe and shit, we in a little snow globe and shit, why does niggas want to make fireworks? Who made this stupid ass shit, bro? I mean, yeah, fireworks cool, but I'm pretty sure if a nigga sit down and do the mathematical schemes and shit, you can make fireworks in a healthy way. But these fireworks ain't healthy. But hey, this the world they got us living in. Everything upside down and ass backwards. So, you know, you don't want to be plugging yourself into some fucking ass backwards, upward ass fucking energy, software, hardware. Like I said, bro, the modern day woman, she don't even have McAfee anymore. She the fucking virus. That is her programming, the virus. You know, a lot of these women, women supposed to be the rulers of the spirit realm, but they want to be the rulers of our realm, which is egotistical, which is, you know what I'm saying? I mean, nobody should be ruler of nothing. There should be a balance because that's what it is. But, you know what I'm saying? They want to take over now. They don't even want us to be minimal, you know? So respect your masculinity, dog. Keep that shit to yourself if a motherfucker ain't gonna reciprocate that. You know what I'm saying? You need your life force essence, dog. Because your nutrients, this life force essence, this is what makes the flower grow. You could grow anything with these nutrients that you got inside your body, this fertilizer. So you got to be careful what you breathe your life into. What you breathe life into. You understand what I'm saying? And this life force essence is like a breath of fresh air every rip. A lot of motherfuckers don't deserve it. You dig? And that's why the universe, Mother Nature, Mother Cosmos, God, the Most High himself called a lot of us men to step on this life force essence, bro. Because why would we be continuously giving it to a woman that's not respecting it, that's not duplicating it, that's not even living in the righteous manner that they supposed to be living in? You understand what I'm saying? So this the way the universe set it up to keep us in alignment, bro. That's why it's SR, celibacy, and brahmacharya. Because the universe know that right now, some of the water that's out there is contaminated, and we are the purifiers, and we are what's left of the purifiers. So if there's none of us, then this whole motherfucking shit gonna be a big ass shit box, shithole. You know what I'm saying? Infested ass waters. So it's up to us to clear the passageways, you know what I'm saying? To be that la pareza, that purity. Gioso, aflaron, no narito, no sayayo. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, y'all have a beautiful rotation. Choices, chances, and changes. Dedication, determination, and discipline. I hope y'all like the jokes. Any topics y'all want me to break down, run through, run over, y'all just let me know in the comment section and email me or hit that number up. Also, if you need a private consultation, 15 for 30 minutes, you know, hit me up, hit that number up, email me. Let me know in the comment section. You want to become a member? $15 down, lifetime. We gonna lock in, you know, exchange numbers and exchange information, tap in, lock in, you know what I'm saying? Tribal type shit, you know, get to know each other, lock in. Let me know. $15 down, become a member, and that's forever. And then when I get 1,000, I get 1,000 subscribers, and then I could do the Patreon. You already locked in for Patreon. You don't have to pay nothing for Patreon. I'm gonna make sure I can set that shit up some type of way or whatever way I can to you don't have to pay any monthly fees to be a member for Patreon. I'm gonna figure out how to do that once I get 1,000 subscribers. But as of right now, you know, if you want to become a member, you know, you get the number, we get locked in. You know what I'm saying? We build each other up, ward each other up, you know, pass information that we're not really passing on YouTube. Let me know. We'll lock in, join the membership. But you know, it's the last of a dying breed. You know, the last of a dying breed, man. ADB. You know what the vibe is. It's vibe. It's the V to the B to the Y to the Z. And don't forget my Oasis, man. More life, peace, prosperity, happiness, and abundances coming your way. Let's get it, vamos. Make sure you stay hydrated with some fruit. Try out some pineapple, watermelons. Hey, and try to squeeze some key lime on top of them motherfuckers. Y'all let me know if y'all like that, man. Y'all, I need y'all to stay hydrated, bro. For real. And make sure y'all get some of that gamma radiation. And y'all have a beautiful, prosperous rotation. I'm going to holler at y'all to the next ep.